Hey guys, welcome in and welcome to another Storia Games. We are starting a brand new world. This is going to be for YouTube only. So this is for you guys. Okay, I hope you enjoy. We're going to create a new universe here and see how this world progresses. But this is going to be a forever world. I do play with commands turned on because there are certain mods that you want to be able to adjust as you go along. I won't be teleporting, but I will be saving waypoints. So there won't be any cheater McCheaterson stuff going on, but we're going to have a good time. All right, so let's get into this. Just waiting for the terrain to load up. Took a little bit of time, but we are in. Hopefully we don't experience crazy lag. Wow, we've got some crazy structures ahead of us, that's for sure. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do bonus chest. Did I do bonus chest? I don't even know. Now I'm going to be looking for this thing, and I don't even know if I have one. Probably should head up before I head down, because it's always harder to get back up. Okay, we've already got a zombie coming our way. I must make haste. I need some trees as well, so let's see if we can come up here and grab some. Hopefully we can. Okay. Okay, we have trees. All right, so first thing we're going to need to do is get some wood here. Punch a tree. Punching a tree in Minecraft. I'll have to look at the shader settings too in a bit. See if we can make it a little prettier for y'all. I'm not sure what shaders there are available. This is my first time really playing all the mods 10. I had wanted to play it before, but my old computer could not run it. So hopefully we don't run into those kinds of issues now, but we should not. But when you have heavy mod packs, you always run the risk of having some kind of issues. Ooh. Hey, give me those. What are those? Berries, maybe? I don't know. All right, we're going to want to grab coal as well. But first things first, let's make ourselves that little crafting table. And we have books. Okay, cool. We'll look at all this stuff in a moment. I am standing on that. Probably not going to work. Okay. Let's make these into planks, get us some sticks so we can prioritize some things. We're not going to use all this because if I run into a sheep, Buddy's going to be in trouble, right? We're just going to make a pick to start with. So I'm going to move right into better tools here in just a moment. Now, this is not going to be a speed run. This is going to be a cozy world, except for the times where you see me get whacked, potentially. It can happen. I'm not sure if there's a gravestone feature or what, but I'm assuming with a pack this large, there probably is. I don't have keep inventory on. So I'm very much hoping that there is some sort of a buff that will allow me to return, right? And retrieve my items is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're grabbing up some coal, which means we're not going to have a dark night. That is the most important thing. A bed is actually secondary. We would like to have enough cobble to make our tools, make some, make a furnace, right? That's why I'm spending so much time here. I want to make sure I get everything right and set us up for the most success possible. We are out here alone in the world after all, and we don't know yet what dangers we could face. Oh, there's one over there. There's a danger. Stranger danger. All right, I'm gonna come back here a little bit and hopefully not get whacked. Okay, we've got enough to... Ooh, there's a very high-pitched sound going on. Let me see if I can sort that out. Give me just a... All right, give me 1 second here. I do want to just check and make sure that everything with the audio is working. Give me just a moment. Let's get back into it. So basically, we have our pick. Okay, super important. We're gonna need some torches, also super important. Let's I'm trying to keep an eye on that guy down there in the corner. He definitely wants to come say hi. I don't think we need that right yet. Let's make ourselves an axe. Okay, and then we're definitely going to need a sword. Okay, it's important. Okay, that should be good for now. Okay, now we have some tools. Alright, we have a little, what is this? Cinnamon tree? Okay, I'm not sure what we just got. We got the whole thing. Cinnamon sapling. Very nice, very nice. There's some different kinds of ore up there. I don't know what that is. Do we want to go and tangle with the natives? The locals? Oh, I hear one. I hear one pretty close. Where's he at? Where did he go? Oh, okay. We are being actively pursued. Trying to be careful about this. We don't have any armor as of yet, so definitely want to be careful. Very careful. Okay, and you know what I just realized, guys? That guy has poison, right? And we have no food. So, we are going to need to get off of this rock and go figure out a food source. That's going to be our first priority as of now. Is there a guy down there? Or is that a bush or something? That is really hard to see. Can we make it if we jump down? Oh, we are jumping! Oh man, that creeper came out of nowhere. Well, that wasn't very cozy or welcoming or nice or polite or anything, right? I need to get somewhere safe. I mean, even if we have to go into like a little hole in a wall somewhere, we can make it through the night. We just need a food source. Okay, this is cute. Definitely need... Oh, there's a ship. Probably don't want to bother them. At least not at this juncture. We have nightshade. We probably don't want to eat that. Poisonous when eaten. Yeah, no. White currant. Okay, we can eat that. That helps a bit. Alright, we've got some stuff over here. Let's go take a look. Actually, let's grab these first. What is this? Barnacles? Really? Okay. Well, we didn't get anything from that, I don't think, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm surprised there's not like a falling tree mod in this, to be honest with you guys. I thought there would be. And there might still be, I just may not have the mechanics turned on, and that's okay too. We did get some more of this white currant, which is good. Let's go over this way. We're gonna skedaddle a bit. I don't see any sheep. I do see iron up there. Maybe we should try and make our way up there, right? And then, hold on, let me grab this out. Okay. Let's try and make our way up. And toward that iron, I think it's directly above us. I think so, I'm not sure. Get some bamboo, another resource. Not trying to go down there just yet. Nope. Need to go up, up, up. So up we go. Got a little more coal here. I'll take that. Okay, that's nice. We have a little dugout there. Dugout, so that if we need to come back down here, we already have something started. Not sure how long it's going to take before it's nightfall. Okay, we made it to the iron, guys. Good deal. We might actually just utilize this section right here and call it home for the time being, right? So let's do that. Let's just make a little area for us to sleep in for the night. Okay. We have some resources. We have some stuff. Can we get this? It says we can. Sal ammoniac. Okay. I've played with sal ammoniac in another pack before. I want to say it was one of the better Minecraft versions, or maybe one of the other mod packs. Integrated Minecraft, perhaps? Might have been. Might have been. Alright, we're going to put a torch right here. That lets us know where we are. Okay, and which way to exit this little chamber we've made. Let's make it a little larger, shall we? I feel a little claustrophobic. Don't know about you. But if we're going to have a little dirt hole, we might as well make it nice, right? So I'm going to widen that up a little bit, make it a little more homey, a little more inviting, like a place to stay. Look, guys, it's our very own side of a mountain B&B. Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and cut this out a little bit too. Just make it a little bit more homey, structured, sort of. Make it nice. Alright, and then we're going to take and put one of these, well, I guess we'll put one in each corner. There we go. Home sweet something, right? Alright. We do have some wood. Let's grab out our crafting table. And I think I'm going to stick it right here in the floor. We'll put a furnace here. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't like to take up too much of the space around me when I'm in a small area like this. So we're going to make our furnace. Okay, nice. We do have a little bit of iron, so let's go ahead and put some in here. So guys, my plan for this world is to make it come alive, okay? With all the mods 10, it's going to be pretty alive on its own. There's a lot of features, there's a lot of mods, and there's a lot to do and discover. So adventure is the name of the game. We are going to create a very rich world that will be steeped in lore and mystery. So I'm very much looking forward to creating this with you guys and working on it collaboratively with your input. Okay, I think that'll be great. Let's get ourselves a chest. That's going to be something that we need. Okay. Start putting things away. Now, you might be wondering, well, how come you're making a chest? Like, this is not going to be your forever home. That's right. But it is a point that we can come back to and obtain our things, right? We don't necessarily want to be carrying around all of this stuff, especially if we can't use it or we don't need it or what have you. We're going to keep the food on us. Okay, we have some books we'll take a peek at since it's probably nighttime now anyways. We'll keep about half of this on us for more torches. We'll always keep some wood, some sticks, and we'll keep cobble, and we'll keep emergency dirt. Emergency dirt is important, guys. Don't underestimate the emergency dirt, okay? We have 4 pieces of iron. We can make ourselves an iron pick, which is important for getting other materials, okay? Alright, we're going to put the rest of it here. Alright, we're all set up there. What do we have? The Homesteader's Handbook, your guide to hearth, harvest, and home. This book has everything you need to know about growing food, crafting essentials, and turning harvest into hearty meals. Use the table of contents to navigate between chapters. Some chapters have subsections, and clicking a chapter title will return you to the chapter's main page. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff in here we can look at. later on. Looks like very interesting reading material. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Book of Materials. This book is a work in progress. Some elements may change. All materials, by name, by ID, by property. Ooh, okay. Nice. All materials, huh? By name. Wow. There's 12 pages of stuff, guys. Lots and lots of stuff. Okay, cool, cool. We're going to go ahead and place these books in here for the time being. In case anything happens to us, we don't want to have any issues, right? Let's take a peek out of this little peephole. Oh yeah, definitely night, guys. Definitely night. Aren't you glad we're in here instead of out there? Let's take a look at these shaders while we're here and see what our options are. Okay, we have sodium extra shader packs. Ooh, Complementary Reimagined, one of my very favorites. Let's try it. Do we want to do Reimagined or Unbound? Let's try Unbound first. Okay. We'll see how that looks, how it makes things appear. I'm especially interested in how it looks at night. I think that'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty telling as to what we end up with. And I'm going to make my particles minimal as well, because we don't need that to be the case. Okay, VSync. Yep, that's fine. That's all good. Good, good. Fine, 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 fine. Where's the particle effects? I think it's on the next page. Probably this one. Did I miss it? There we go. Gosh. Maybe we'll just leave this alone, right? We'll see if there's any issues. Alright. Okay, so this is with the shaders, Complementary Unbound. I quite like it. It's very pretty. I think we will keep it for now. We're just going to need to wait for it to be the next day. Is there anything we can make in the meantime? Well, we can grow rice, but we need water for that. We can grow 1 wheat seed. Not very promising, huh, guys? So, we're just going to wait for night to be over. One thing I want to do also is I want to make sure that we can save where we are. So for that, we're going to go to Controls and Keybinds. We're going to scroll all the way down, see if Zeros is part of this. Not sure if it is. Apparently not. It could be the one that begins with a J, I think. Let's scroll up a bit. Okay. Keep going. Journey map is the one I'm thinking of. Let's see. We got quite a lot in this pack. Do we have journey map? We do. Okay. So, journey map. Create a waypoint. Let's see. Where's the waypoint manager? Here we go. So we're going to hit enter. But they're showing enter is set for other things. Let's find out what they are. So we're going to take a look for anything that has to do with enter in it. And just adjust the ones we're not going to be using. Now, if it's in a combo, like these are, you know, using other keys and enter, we're not going to worry about that. We just want the ones that just say enter. Those are the only ones that need to be edited right now. Alright, keep going. Okay, waypoint manager. Yep, we know about that one. Anything else? I don't really think that there are any others with just enter. I have not seen any so far. There's a lot in this pack, isn't there? Okay, place of structure. We're going to change that to a period. Okay. Reason being, anything that is a period, I know that I have changed. Sometimes you'll see that anyways when they don't know what to pick. Alright. So let's try it. Yes. Alright, we're going to do add new waypoint. And this is going to be our hillside haven. Hillside haven. Okay. This is our first stop on the map. We're going to make it like a purpley shade because purple is my favorite color. That's pretty. That's a little pinky purple, but that's alright. I'm good with it. We're going to put... Is there a house option on here? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I like this little axolotl guy. We'll use him. And save it. Alright. So that is ours. Cool. There we go outside. I mean, we're pretty high up. Nothing should mess with us, in theory. Look at that. There's just a bunch of floating rocks. Beautiful moon. It seems so peaceful, right? Except it's really not peaceful. We definitely don't want to be awake after the third night because we will have phantoms most likely attack us. There's something lit up over there. I don't know what that is. We might have to go investigate that. Oh, I hear something nearby. Oh, I hear movement. I hear movement above us. I gotta keep a watch out for those little tiny zombies too, because if they're in this, I really cannot stand them. Guys, I don't know if there's dragons in this pack. I don't know what there is, so gotta be really careful. I hear something.